Welcome, yogi friends. Thank you for joining me here at Results at Home with Results Fitness. I'm Coach Melanie, and I will be taking you through this yoga practice where we'll be focusing on stretching and a nice post-workout cool down. So for this practice, you will need your yoga mat, and if you have a yoga block, go ahead and bring it close by, just to bring the floor a little bit closer to you, in case. We're going to get going here in a child's pose. So what you'll do is bring your big toes to touch, separate your knees nice and wide, and sink your bottom down and back towards your heels. I have Coach Ben joining me as well this evening for this practice. Nice wide-legged child's pose. So you have plenty of space for your heart and your chest to open. Taking nice deep breaths in through your nose. Opening your mouth and letting it go. Do that again. Nice deep breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. One more time. Breathe it all in. And then let it all out. Keeping your breath flowing deeply, doing so now with your mouth closed. Nice big inhales and exhales in and out through the nose, trying to lengthen your inhale to match the length of your exhale. With your next inhale, slowly start to come up to an all-fours position, so a tabletop. Stacking your shoulders right over your wrists, your knees right underneath your hips. From here, you can just sway your hips a little side to side. A little sway in the shoulders. Just kind of feeling out where your body is in this moment. And then coming to that neutral spine, so your shoulders are right over your wrists, your knees are right underneath your hips. And with your next inhale, arch your sit bones high, drop your belly down, pull your shoulders on your back, and look forward for your cow pose. On your exhale, round your back, tuck your chin, pull up and in for cat. Inhale and come back to cow. Use the whole length of your breath to complete the movement. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Let's get two more. Inhale takes you to cow. Exhale takes you to cat. Inhale to a neutral spine. Exhale your air there. And with your next inhale, reach your right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. And on your exhale, thread the needle. Bring your right shoulder and your right ear down towards the ground. Using your left hand to gently push yourself onto your right shoulder a little bit more. You can stay here, or you can lift your left arm up towards the ceiling. You can wrap your left arm behind your low back, reach for your inner right thigh. Or my own personal favorite, bring your left arm up and over your left ear, plant your palm, and use that to gently push yourself onto your right shoulder a little bit more. Wherever you're at, sending your breath with that outer upper right shoulder and back. And you're never forcing or pushing anything. You're moving nice and slow with your breath, creating a little more space, and then maybe going in a little deeper. Maybe. Taking nice deep breaths in and long breaths out. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and lift your left hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale and place your left palm down. Inhale and sweep your right arm all the way up and open. Now from here, keep your left knee down and bring your right foot to the back of your mat. So I'm going to flip around so you can see me. So your left knee is down, right foot's to the back edge of your mat. In one line of energy from your right foot. So you're pushing through the knife edge of that right foot, and then bring your right arm up and over your right ear, spinning your pinky finger down towards the ground as you rotate your heart and chest towards the ceiling. Taking nice deep breaths in and long breaths out. Breathing in, breathing out. One more big breath in, long breath out. Keep your legs exactly the same, and with your inhale, reverse this for gate pose. So your right arm slides down the right leg and your left arm reaches high. Grounding through your left knee, feeling that opening through the left side body. Taking nice deep breaths in and long breaths out. Breathing in and breathing out. One more big breath in. On your exhale, cartwheel your hands to the earth. Find your downward facing dog. Curl your toes under, push your hips up and back for your down dog. Fingers open wide. Hands are at least shoulder width apart. They can be wider here. If you have tightness in your upper back, just separate your hands a little more. Feet are hip distance apart, about 2 fists between the big toes, maybe a little bit less. There's a bend in your knees here, either a deep one or a slight one, but there's definitely a bend. And you're softening your upper chest back towards your upper thighs. You can go ahead and walk it out here a little bit in your down dog, bend the knee deeply, and then push the opposite heel down and back. Nice little delayed walk of the dog, waking up the back of your legs and calves. Take a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Feeling that length in your spine as you breathe in and breathe out. Take one more big breath in. On your exhale, drop your knees down to the earth again. Find your tabletop. On your inhale, come to your cow pose. Arch your sit bones high, drop your belly down. Exhale to cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale your air here, and with your next inhale, reach your left arm all the way up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, thread the needle, left shoulder, left ear comes down to the ground. Use your right hand, push yourself onto your left shoulder a little bit more. You can stay here, you can lift your right arm up towards the ceiling. You can wrap it behind your low back, reaching for your inner left thigh. Or you can bring your right arm up and over your right ear, planting your palm, and using that to soften yourself onto your left shoulder a little bit more. Again, sending breath into that outer, upper left shoulder and back. Taking nice deep breaths in and long breaths out. Yeah, this is a nice stretch for that upper back and shoulder, especially if you've been doing a lot of moves with your arms during your workouts or just throughout your regular day. Breathing in and breathing out. Deep breath in and long breath out. One more, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale as you lift your right arm high. Exhale and place your right palm down on the ground. Inhale and swing your left arm all the way up and open. This time keep your right knee down, bring your left foot to the back of your mat. I'm going to flip around here. So your right knee is down, your left foot's at the back edge of your mat for this variation of side plank. Push through the outer edge of your back foot, and you're stacking your left shoulder right on top of the right and opening through the heart and chest here. Go ahead and take that left arm up and over your left ear, spin your left pinky finger down, and rotate open through the heart. Taking some nice deep breaths in and long breaths out. Breathing in breathing out. One more big breath in, long breath out. Keep your legs exactly the same. With your inhale, reverse this. Left arm down the back leg, right arm reaches high. Gate pose. Feel that stretch through the right side body, sliding the left hand down the left leg. Breathing in and breathing out. Deep breath in, long breath out. One more, breathe in. On your exhale, cartwheel your hands to the earth. Go ahead and curl your back toes under, step your right foot back, push your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Again, go ahead and walk it out here, stretch it out a little bit. Do what you need to do to find your way into this down dog, finding a little extra length in the spine. And then with your next inhale, reach your right leg high through to a three-legged dog with an internal rotation. So your right hip and your right toes are pointing down. Flexing and fanning the toes of your right foot like you're standing on a wall behind you. Push the weight up and out of your shoulders, down and back towards your left heel as you lift your right leg higher with an inhale. On your exhale, go ahead and bend your right knee and stack your right hip on top of the left. Continue to square your right shoulder down as you pull your left hip up and back. So you're creating length through both side bodies. Taking a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale as you lift it up a little bit higher. On your exhale, step your right foot forward to the outside of your right hand for a long, low lunge. So your front knee is right over the ankle. Your back heel is still up for right now. Sink your hips down and forward as you lift your heart and chest. Taking some nice deep breaths in and long breaths out. This is where that block comes in handy. If the floor is a little too far, you can always place that block right underneath your hands. Breathing in and breathing out. One more big breath in. On your exhale, drop your back knee. Inch it back a little bit if you can, and maybe your right toes forward, so your front knee is right over the ankle. Sink your hips down and forward, lift your heart and chest, and then with your inhale, rise to your crane pose. So the lower half of your body is pushing down and forward, upper half is pulling up and out. Keeping your front knee bending right over the ankle. Length through both side bodies. Taking a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Feeling that stretch in the front of your left leg, your left hip flexors and quadricep muscles on that side. Breathing in and breathing out. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, take an open arm twist to the right. Left arm pulls forward, right arm pulls back. On your inhale, you get a little taller, a little longer. On your exhale, you twist. Breathe in, exhale and twist. Inhale and come back through center, reach both arms high. On your exhale, bring your hands down to the inside of your right foot. You can stay right here. If this is enough for your body, stay. Or if you want to deepen this stretch a little bit more, bend your back knee and reach for your left foot with your right hand. Pulling your left heel in towards your left butt cheek or hip. So if you're not taking the bind, you're staying just like Ben, with the hips down and the heart up. You have the bind with me, rotating your heart and chest up towards the ceiling. Taking a nice deep breath in, and a long breath out. Breathe in. On your exhale, gently release the back foot if you have it. From here, start to bring your right foot back in towards the middle of your mat, and then sink your hips down and back towards your left heel and peel your right toes off of the ground for half splits. Maybe you can inch your right heel forward a little bit more, depending on how tight your hamstring is. Pulling your heart towards your toes towards your heart. And again, this is where a block comes in handy. If you need to bring the floor up a little bit higher, if you have especially tight hamstrings, like I do, use your block to bring the floor up higher. You should feel this in the back of your right leg now. Giving those hamstrings a little stretch. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice deep breath in and long breath out. One more, breathe in. On your exhale, start to bend your right knee. Bring the sole of your right foot back to the earth. Inhale and lift your arms high. Crane pose one more time. Exhale your hands to the earth, either side of your front foot. Inhale, pops up your back knee. Exhale, step your right foot back to meet the left. Push your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk it out a little bit. Stretch it out on this side. Yeah, do what you need to do to feel that side of your body again. And then when you're ready, use your next inhale to lift your left leg high. Internal rotation, left hip and toes pointing down towards the ground. Flex and fan your left foot like you're standing on the back wall, pushing the weight up and out of your shoulders, down and back towards your right heel as you lift your left leg higher with an inhale. On your exhale, bend your left knee. Go ahead and stack your left hip on top of the right, squaring your left shoulder down as you pull your right hip up and back, keeping length through both side bodies. Inhale as you lift your left knee up higher. On your exhale, pull your left knee forward. Step your left foot in between your hands. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left foot for this nice long, low lunge. Lifting your heart and chest here, sinking your hips down and forward. Again, you can always have that block underneath your hands to bring the floor up a little bit higher. Feeling that stretch in the hips. Taking a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Breathing in and breathing out. One more big breath in. On your exhale, drop your right knee down to the ground. Maybe inch it back a little bit and your left toes forward. Sink your hips down and forward. And with your inhale, rise for your crane pose. Front knee is right over the ankle. Pushing your hips down and forward, pulling up and out with your upper body. Getting that nice stretch in the front of your right hip, your right hand, quadricep muscles on that side. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe into the hips. Taking a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Breathing in, breathing out. One more big breath in. On your exhale, take an open arm twist to the left. Right arm pulls forward, left arm pulls back. Pull your right hip up and back, your left hip down and forward. On your inhale, you get longer. On your exhale, you twist. Breathe in, exhale and twist. Inhale and come back through center, reach both arms high. On your exhale, bring your right hand down to the earth. You can stay right here with both hands on the inside of your left foot, staying here, sinking hips down and forward, lifting your heart and chest up. Or you can take that bind, bending your right knee, reaching back for your right foot with your left hand, gently pulling your right heel in towards your right hip, rotating open through the heart and chest. So I have the bind. Ben is staying right where you were in that crane pose. Either way, you're getting this nice stretch. Taking nice deep breaths in and long breaths out. Breathing in and breathing out. One more big breath in. Exhale and gently release your right foot if you have it. Bring your left foot back towards the middle of your mat, no matter where you were. Take a deep breath in as you lift your heart and chest, sink your hips down and forward. And then on your exhale, sink your hips down and back towards your right heel. Peel your left toes off the ground for half Hanuman or half splits. Again, the block comes in handy here. Bring the floor up a little higher if you need it. Pulling your heart towards your toes towards your heart, getting that stretch in the back of your left leg. If you got tight hamstrings like me, there's a little shake going on. And that's okay. Releasing that tension. You got that shake, Ben? Yeah, a little shake there. We hold a lot of tension in our legs and our hips. So doing these nice hip openers is releasing that energy back into our body. allowing it to move freely instead of getting stuck there. They say we hold a lot of our rage in our hamstrings. So if you're feeling that, that's okay. Just letting that release. Breathing in and breathing out. Woo. Take another deep breath in and a long breath out. One more, breathe in. On your exhale, go ahead and bend your left knee. Bring the sole of your left foot down to the earth. With your inhale, lift your arms high. Crane pose one more time. And then exhale your hands to the earth. Pop up your back knee with an inhale. Step your left foot back to meet the right. Take a nice deep breath in. And then on your exhale, push your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Again, walk it out, shake it out a little bit. Move in a way that feels good to your body. Feeling the right side and the left side now, beginning to open. Take a nice deep breath in. On your exhale, bring your knees down in between your hands, one at a time. Cross over your ankles and come to sit on your bottom. So we're going to take what's called Janu Shirshasana. You'll extend your left leg long here and bring your right foot to your inner left thigh. Flex your left foot, pulling your toes back towards your face and grounding both sit bones down into the ground. So if you need to move a little flesh, go ahead and move a little flesh. With your inhale, lift your arms high. Turn yourself so you're over your left leg, and then on your exhale, go ahead and fold forward. Grabbing wherever you can on that left leg. It does not have to be your foot. You can be here at the knee, you can be at the calf, ankle, or your foot. You're not forcing it though. You're pulling your heart towards your toes towards your heart, and getting that stretch in the back of your left leg. Breathing in and breathing out. Deep breath in and long breath out. One more, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale and slowly start to come back up. Pick up your right foot now and bring it to the outside of your left thigh. Ground your right sit bone down. Nice tall spine. Inhale as you lift your left arm high. On your exhale, take a seated spinal twist to the right. Left elbow to the outside of your right knee or your left hand to your right knee. Either way is fine. On your inhale, you get taller. On your exhale, you twist. Breathe in. Exhale and twist. One more. Deep breath in. Exhale and twist. Inhale and come back through center. Exhale, counter twist. Bow your head all the way over to the left. Inhale and come back up. And we'll switch sides. So your right leg will go out long and your left foot will come to your inner right thigh. Ground your sit bones down as needed. Flex your right foot back towards your face. Inhale as you lift your arms high. Turn yourself over your right leg and go ahead and fold forward. Grab wherever you can. Doesn't have to be the foot, can be your knee or your ankle or your calf. Pulling your heart towards your toes towards your heart. Sending breath in the back of your right leg. Getting that nice stretch all through the back side. Letting go and get it going in a little deeper with each exhale. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale and slowly start to come back up. Pick up your left foot now, bring it to the outside of your right leg. So your left knee is pointing up, left sit bone's grounded down. Inhale your right arm high, left fingertips behind you. Exhale, seated spinal twist to the left. So your right elbow can come to the outside of your left knee, or you can have your right hand on your left knee. Either way is fine. If that twist is a little too much with the elbow, just use your hand. On your inhale, you get longer. On your exhale, you twist. Breathe in. Exhale and twist. One more big breath in. Exhale, twist. Inhale and come through center. Exhale, counter twist. Bow your head all the way over to the right. Inhale and slowly come back up. Cross your ankles, plant your hands, and step back to your downward facing dog. Go ahead and stretch it out again a little here. Walk it out. And then with your inhale, lift your right leg high. On your exhale, pull your right knee forward behind your right wrist. Set up your half pigeon. So right thigh parallel to the right side of your mat. Right shin is parallel so you can get it to the top of your mat. And extend your left leg long behind you. Look at it. Make sure it's not sickling in or out, but it's stacked right over the ankle. Walk your hands in line with your hips, nice tall spine. Drop your left hip down, and then start to fold forward over your right knee to your degree. For those of you who have any knee issues, and you need to do this on your back, you'll flip over to your back. You'll cross your right ankle over your left knee, reach through, and grab on to the back of your left thigh as you push your right knee away from you with your right elbow. Keep both of your feet flexed here, helping to protect your knee joints. And whether you're on your back like me or laying prone like Ben, you're sending your breath into that outer upper right hip area, and you're softening your shoulders and your mouth. Noticing where we pick up those little pockets of tension once we get into our hips. So seeing if you can breathe a little bit more and try a little bit less. Take a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Breathing in and breathing out. One more big breath in. Long breath out. If you're with Ben, start to come up onto your hands. Curl your back toes under and step back to your downward facing dog. If you're with me, separate your knees here and just go ahead and windshield wiper your knees back and forth. Release through your low back. If you're in down dog, go ahead and walk it out a little bit. Feel what you need to on that right side. And then as you're ready, switch to the left side. So with your inhale, you'll lift your left leg high and you'll pull your left knee behind your left wrist for half pigeon on the left side. Left thigh parallel to the left side of your mat, left shin parallel to the top. Extend your right leg long. Get a nice tall spine, drop your right hip down, and then fold forward over your left knee. If you're with me on your back, cross your left ankle over your right knee, and then reach through and grab onto the back of your right leg. Gently using your left elbow to push your left knee away from you as you pull the right leg in. Either way, sending breath into that outer upper left hip area. Settling in here, deepening the breath. Feeling your nervous system begin to settle as your breath deepens and your hips open. Deep breath in and a long breath out. Breathing in and breathing out. If you're with Ben, inhale and slowly start to come up. Curl your back toes under, pick up your back knee and step to down dog. If you're with me on your back, release your left foot to the ground and windshield wiper your knees back and forth. Release through your hips and through your low back. Either way, in your down dog or on your back. Those of you in down dog, bring your knees down in between your hands, one at a time. Cross over your ankles, roll onto your back. We'll all meet there with our knees hugged into our chest. Do a little rock side to side. And then bring the soles of your feet to the ground, knees pointing up. On your inhale, lift your hips up off the ground. Interlace your fingers at your low back and walk your shoulder blades together underneath you for a bridge pose. Grounding down through your feet, rotating your inner thighs down and in towards each other. Use using your strong legs to lift your heart and chest up towards the ceiling. Taking nice deep breaths in and long breaths out. Breathing in and breathing out. One more big breath in as you lift up a little bit higher. Exhale and release. Bring your bottom down to the ground. Windshield wiper your knees back and forth. Release through your hips and through your low back. And then hug your knees into your chest. Find a happy baby, grabbing the inner or outer edges of your feet and gently pulling your knees down in towards your armpits. Allowing gravity to help you soften your knees down to the earth a little bit more. Try to keep your low back, your sacrum on the ground. You could rock your baby a little bit side to side. Take a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Hug your knees into your chest. You give yourself a nice big squeeze and find Shavasana. Go ahead and separate your feet more than mat distance apart. Open your arms wide, palms face up. Integrate your shoulder blades together underneath you so that your heart and your chest stay wide open. Take a nice deep full breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and let it go. Allowing your whole body to soften down into the earth. No longer controlling the rhythm of your breath, allowing it to be soft, allowing it to be free. Honor the needs of your body. Take time to rest and regroup as often as you need. At the beginning of the journey and along the way, take time to honor your body. When you honor your body, you honor your soul. You have been working hard on yourself, on your spiritual growth. You are moving forward, evolving at a rapid pace. Give your body time to catch up. Your body isn't a bother, it's an ally. Your body knows what it needs and what your soul needs too. Tune into your body, listen. On those days when your body is adjusting, regrouping, shifting, because you're growing and healing emotionally and spiritually, let it do that. Don't ignore it. Don't force it. Be gentle. Recognize its nuances. Ask what it needs. Juice, vitamins, rest, exercise. Let it tell you. Then go easy. Do tasks that are easy, that seem to fit what you can handle that day. After a spiritual growth spurt, our body works diligently to flush the toxins released when emotions are cleansed and healed. After a day, week, or month of intense spiritual growth, our body is tired from flushing through so many emotions, going through so many changes. To deny the body's connection to our growth, to push it when it needs rest, is denying the importance and impact of the spiritual work we're doing. By taking time to honor the body, to honor its shifts and needs, it will be there for you in a way that it has never been before. Rest and care will help it come back to center quickly. You will have the benefit of a healed spirit and a body that was allowed to adjust and adapt to that healing process. You will be honoring the oneness of body, mind, and soul. You will be honoring your newfound connection. Taking time to honor the needs of your body is taking time to respect the needs of your soul. And very slowly begin to deepen your breath. Gently allowing some movement back to your fingers, back to your toes. Maybe stretching your arms up overhead, taking a nice full body stretch if that feels good. As you're ready, hugging your knees into your chest and rolling off to whichever side seems to call to you in this moment. Using your hands to gently push yourself up to a seated position, the top of your mat, with your eyes remaining closed and your hands falling to Anjali Mudra, heart center, our mudra of gratitude. Taking a moment here to honor yourself. Honor everyone coming here, sharing their practice with me. I'm grateful to each and every one of you coming here. Remembering your intention and sending it into the universe. Thumb knuckles to your third eye center. The light in me honors and recognizes the light in you. Together we say, Namaste. Thank you so much for joining Ben and myself for this yoga practice. We hope to see you again here soon. Have a good one.